Well, hello everyone. Welcome to a very special review video. I decided to splurge and get myself a new backgammon set again. And I know I just bought this set not too long ago. Nice little $40 set from Amazon. I played it with my kids a fair amount, and it's actually still in pretty mint condition. But this thing right here is the thing that I set my eyes on a long time ago, and I finally decided to pull the trigger and give it a go. So this is the Crisloid tournament Attaché set. It's big. It's a little bit bigger than this other board, and my friend has the same set actually, and we've been playing with it quite frequently, and it's quite amazing. So I thought I'd give a review here. So I gotta move this out of the way. Don't worry about that. Just a backgammon award. Nothing too big. So I'm not sure if you can see it in the camera here, but they have these snapping hinges which lock into place, which is really nice, and the handle over here is a nice leather. But let's just get into it. The funny thing about this set is the first thing you notice is just the smell of it. It just smells brand new. It smells like it was just made yesterday, pretty much because it was. I was talking with support at Crisloid, and they were backed up around Christmas, so they were getting back on track and getting orders out. So this is a cork board. So in terms of getting a board for the best price of the highest quality, Crisloid is really highly recommended. I had never played cork before, and I was kind of concerned about how it would feel, and it actually feels really great, and I'm interested to see how the board ages over time. But for the price, this is one of the best handmade boards that you can get, and it's pretty amazing. So let's start over here. So these roller cups they're really nice. They got these kind of inset ridges. I think that's to help with the randomization of the dice. They got the non-precision dice, but still a nice little set. If you can roll, you can kind of start hearing that cardboard sound. It's different. It's quiet. It's actually almost it's really gentle, but it's not as quiet as that kind of felt material, but it's not super loud. It's actually, I could just roll this all day and just listen to it to fall asleep, I think. It's really quite pleasant, as you can see. Oh, doubles, there we go. The white cup is really cool as well. I just love this color, this kind of black and white and tan. It goes so well together. And the white roller cup is really well made as well. So from what I hear with Crisloid is as these things start to wear, you can always call them up and get these things replaced, or if something chipped or anything like that, they'll help you get it fixed back up. So let's go over here, take a look at some of these checkers. So these are marbled checkers, and they make these custom. I was looking on their Instagram, and I saw kind of their resins that they use for this. It's really cool, and that they put so much effort into these little checkers. But each one of them has a unique pattern. And I actually like these because some of these are like really have a lot of that marbling, and some of them are really just kind of classic. And I actually like that from this set that I got. It's going to be different every time, which is kind of cool how it makes your set unique and it's your own. And then on the white, they just have this kind of clear resin, which is a little bit hard to see. You might not be able to see it on the camera, but you can kind of see directly through the checker, which is really cool. Got to do some cleanup here. Next thing I'd like to look at actually is this cube. So it's really nice. It's got this Crisloid 64 on there. You know, all my games pretty much go that high, and I'm always winning for the most part. I mean, it's really hard for me to lose these days with how good I am. So that tends to be how it goes. Not really, but I can dream. So it's kind of cool that they have the Crisloid writing on there. Then they got this really kind of cool, sans serif, kind of digital looking font, kind of like a pixel font. Really cool writing on it. And between this cube and my friend's cube, he's got a really cool cube because it's got the marbling on it. His cube is kind of marbled, just like the checkers, and it's blue and it's got marbling, which is amazing. But the one thing he didn't like was the type that was on it. And then this one has the really cool type, but I don't think it's marbled in any way. So it's like you kind of win some, you lose some. But this is a really handsome, just classic cube. You know, I will throw some 16s out there every once in a while. This is has a lot of space for your checkers to land. One thing I did notice is the hinges are visible. Sometimes they cover over the hinges on these upper level boards, but it looks really nice. I think there's just like a little bit of bowing with the material, this outer material, but it looks really nice. So all in all, it seems like it's really well made. All the lines look really good. The checkers fit extremely snug. So if we have our 6 checkers here, they just fit really well. And I noticed on my buddy's board, I think as temperature affects the board, these slots may adjust a tiny bit. That's just the way it is with wood and probably cork as well. But as of now, these things fit just perfect and give you just enough space to move around. And it's really a pleasant experience moving these from side to side. It's been a real joy. It's really it changes the way you play the game. It changes the way you visualize the game. It's just a different experience entirely. And if you've ever bought something that's of really higher quality, you start to realize what have I been doing with my life, kind of thing. So it's like I can fit this whole Amazon board or whatever within this board, and it was a nice little guy, but I mean there's no contest. This is tournament size, and this is something that I'll hopefully be taking to maybe some backgammon events in town. Most likely they have some tournaments that happen towards the fall. I think that would be a lot of fun, but having your own board just really makes that whole experience a lot more fun. So all in all, I'm really excited. I really like the board. I already played a few games with my kids today, and they were having a lot of fun, and they were able to move the checkers. Actually, the biggest problem was my 5-year-old couldn't even reach across the board, and he kept asking me why it was so big. I'm just like, well, it's big. It's as you get bigger, it'll get easier to play. So anyways, so this is the Crisloid Tournament Attaché set. Really happy with it so far, and really looking forward to playing with it long term. So thanks for watching. Bye.